She was on her knees, scrubbing the scuffed tiles of her tiny, run-down bakery, when the bell above the door chimed. She wiped sweat from her forehead with the back of her hand and looked up, expecting a customer. Instead, she froze. Standing in the doorway was her old college roommate, draped in a fur coat and holding a designer handbag worth more than the entire shop. The woman looked around, wrinkling her nose in visible disgust. "Oh wow," she laughed cruelly, stepping inside. "I heard rumors you were struggling, but I didn't think it was this bad." She stepped over the wet floor, deliberately scuffing the clean spots with her expensive heels. "Remember when we were in school? You had such big dreams. You were going to change the world. Now look at you, on your knees, serving donuts to construction workers." She stood up slowly, her knees aching. "I am proud of my work," she said calmly, though her hands trembled. "We are building something real here. It takes time." The roommate scoffed loud enough for the few customers to hear. "Real? Honey, wake up. My husband just bought me a villa in Italy. I don't even have to lift a finger. You're wasting your life chasing pennies." She reached into her purse and threw a crumpled $20 bill onto the wet floor. "Here, keep the change. You look like you need it more than I do." Tears stung her eyes, but she didn't bend down to pick it up. She pointed to the door. "Take your money and leave," she said, her voice shaking but firm. "Money can't buy class. Please, get out." The woman laughed, shook her head, and strutted out the door. "Have fun with your mop," she yelled back. "You'll never be anything more than this." 3 years passed. The tiny bakery had become a nationwide sensation, with franchises in 5 cities. She was sitting in her glass-walled office overlooking the city skyline when her assistant buzzed in. "Ma'am, there is someone here for the cleaning position interview. She says she's desperate." "Send them in," she said, adjusting her silk blazer. The door opened, and she gasped. It was her old roommate, but the fur coat was gone, replaced by a stained t-shirt and worn-out jeans. Her face was pale, thin, and tired. When the applicant looked up and saw who the CEO was, she dropped her resume in shock. It's you," she whispered, her face turning crimson. She looked down at the floor, trembling uncontrollably. "My husband, he was arrested for fraud. He took everything. I have nothing left. I have nowhere to go." Her voice cracked. "I know I don't deserve it, but please, I just need a chance to feed my kids." The CEO stood up and walked around the massive oak desk. She looked at the woman who had once mocked her, then bent down and picked up the resume. She smiled gently. "You start tomorrow," she said softly. "But here, we treat everyone with respect. From the CEO to the cleaner." The woman broke down sobbing, falling to her knees in gratitude. Never judge someone's Chapter 1. The world is round, and what goes around comes around. Always remain humble, no matter how high you climb. Drop a heart if you believe in karma.